minutes or so. Went to my kitchen to reheat the rice and beef, or beef and rice I had for dinner last night for breakfast, and it was jamming, smashed on that. Um, I've been trying to take advantage of the fact that my internet is in the green, so I'm trying to do what I can. So I still have four more time walking dungeons to do on this character to get an upgrade. Whatever I get, it'll be an absolute upgrade. This is the character that I talked about on my last stream, by the way. Um, I leveled this character. This is a Horde Earthen Dwarf. So they have an exploration buff, which is really dope. So I just basically flew around following a guide that I found online on YouTube, and I leveled from 10 to 70 that way. It was pretty quick, pretty quick. It wasn't as quick as the guy did in the video, but it was pretty fast. The only issue I did have is that once I got to the War Within, I didn't have any gear whatsoever. So that was the thing that slowed me down. But if you have stuff in your war bank to give to your alts at around level 70, then you'll be just fine going in. I had nothing. I got rid of a lot of stuff out of my warband bank just for enchanting. Just getting rid of stuff because it was starting to fill up pretty quickly. There was so much stuff, and so I still have a lot of stuff in my warband bank anyway. But that's not the point. The point was I had no gear to put on this character, and so I grinded out some delves, trying to get my delve level high enough to start buying that veteran gear. I was pretty close to it last time on the last stream, and I didn't know how to get the undercoins, so I had to go back and find out from YouTube videos that you can only get the undercoins from doing the bountiful delves. Wish I had known that beforehand. I wish I had known that beforehand. Been having a good time as of late. Lately hadn't been too bad. It is not perfect though. There are times when it does definitely spike. So it's not over. I wish it would just go and be done. Absolutely done. It's annoying having to do this.
AOE incoming. Targeting. I need to target something. do not have a target. Shockwave. Shockwave. Watch your feet.
Formation now!
Shockwave.
Come on, swines! Move like you signed up for this! Ready!
Shockwave. Watch your feet. Shockwave.
Who dares challenge me?
Phase 2.
Give them all you got!
Find shelter.
I've got my sights on you! Give them all you got!
Watch your feet.
Rapid fire! Let them have it, boys! I've got my sights on you!
Phase 3.
Let's take this down to your level. I didn't even try.
Really love the fact that I'm not lagging right now. It feels so good to play. As you see, I'm not a good tank. I'm having a good time though. Having a great time right now. Aggro.
Shockwave.
My lead, I am not lead, so I can't keep us up. And people are leaving. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. You missed this though. I want to play Holy so bad. Holy has been nerfed into the ground as far as ranged healing goes, so it is no longer viable to heal as a ranged Holy Paladin, you have to be melee to be even serviceable, which is the sad part. I really don't like that at all. I may end up trying to, give it a go again. I'd have to set it up now though, because I haven't played in such a long time. You know what? Why not, man? Why not? Why not while I'm doing this now? Let's take a look at the Holy talents anyway. Let's take a look at Holy. Okay, so going down the Herald of the Sun tree. I don't know which one I should have went with on that one, but that's pretty cool. I like that. Holy Prism or Barrier of Faith. Okay.
Get your feet moving. We
That's
got a
pretty
tunnel
cool.
to blast open. This kaboom ought to
First
be
strike for
good.
the Holy Shock, of course.
Say, what do you think washed down that drain? Maybe it's treasure, or maybe it's monsters, and maybe those monsters have treasure.
Unfortunately, nothing that will make Holy Holy Light, which is my main heal, or the heal that I want to use as my main heal. This thing used to hit like a truck, but as you can see, it costs 175,000 mana to cast, whereas your Flash of Light only costs 15,000 mana. It heals for 127,000, but this heals for 493,000. So my main big truck hitting heal has been nerfed into the ground with mana-wise. So it's inefficient to cast this as a heal, which is what I would normally be doing as a ranged Holy Paladin. So that's why I don't think this is viable to play anymore. And I don't like that because I set this talent tree up the way I want to. I picked up Resplendent Light, so Holy Light heals up to 5 targets within 12 yards for 8% of its healing done, to do splash healing. And I was like, that's so cool. That's so cool that Blizzard put that talent in the in the tree for me to read and to look at, and then for me to make a decision about how I want to play the game. But for it to not be viable is a damn hard slap to the face. So hard. And I picked up Tier Deliverance. I don't even have it on my bar. That's how long it's been since I've played Holy. I'm pretty sure that's not even, it's not meta. I'm pretty sure it's not meta. But I don't really care, again, about the meta. I just want to play a ranged Holy Paladin. I just want to play the game. I want to play these classes. I want to play these specs the way I want to play them. And Blizzard is making it really hard for me to do that. Really, really hard for me to do that. And it just makes me angry. It really does. And I've tried playing other games. I've tried playing other MMOs, but none of that matters at all when you're trying to have a good time and have fun with your friends. And if I can't do if I can't play the game the way I want to, it just doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. And in every other game I play, I compare it to Warcraft. And so I always end up coming back here. I always end up coming back to this game. And to what? To disappointment? So wild that it is. I don't know what it is with my brain that makes me feel this way, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, why not, man? Why not give it a crack? I'm going to taking a look at my spells and abilities. I want to put Tyr's Hammer on my bar. or Tools of Deliverance, I should say. Put that on my bar somewhere. I'll just put it up here for now. And Holy Prism as well is also not on my bar. I'll need that. I like Holy Prism. Always use it as a as an offensive ability because it heals allies when you use it offensively. So that's one of the issues I do have, or sorry, I should say do have, but with the Paladin in general is like pretty much all the talents are forcing you to go melee, all of them. Judgment damage, Crusader strike damage. Nothing is amplifying my single target healing. Why can't I put it on my bar though? I'm having issues trying to. You know what? Let's go to the spell book. Let's try it that way. I have issues. If you noticed in my last stream, I'm having to double click, triple click on things sometimes, and then sometimes it automatically double clicks. Like it just automatically double clicks, and like I'll try to open up my Google browser, and it'll open up 2 tabs. I'm like, how is it doing that? What's going on? And I didn't mean to cast this ability. I just want to move it on my bar. So I'm clicking the mouse once and I'm trying to move it and it's just not working. So there's all kinds of different things that's going on with my PC, or it's just my mouse. I have no idea what's going on, but either way, clearly the mouse is working. It's working. I can click on things, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. So it's just a little, bath and frustration that I have when playing this game currently. And I can't do anything about it right now. I can't. Nothing I can do. I gotta try to put out content. I gotta continue to write and try to reach out to people that actually do a bit of writing as well. I need help writing this book that I've made, or sorry, this book that I'm writing. I need help. I need people. More specifically, I need ladies in my life to bounce these ideas off of. To give me more ideas, and hey, if it works out, and if they like the IP enough, if they want to write a character, then I'm all down for it. But to meet these people, I have to put myself out there, and I don't feel worthy as a man right now, unfortunately. This is all due to my failed marriage and the raising of my children. For those that do know, I've been divorced for a couple of years now, it feels like. But during that time period where I was divorced and away from my family, I haven't felt complete in a long time. Already on top of me being majorly depressed. Yay, look, it worked. Finally got it. I want to put this on my bar, but I don't know where I want to put it at. It's another issue I have. Button bloat. I have so many different buttons to press, and oh man. Just don't know where I should put it. I'm gonna put it on the middle mouse button for now. But getting back to what I mentioned before, there are things that I wish that I can take back and do over. But I don't blame myself for 100% of the issues anymore. I don't. I've gotten over a lot, and I'm better, which is good, right? I feel a lot better in my thinking process. I know that it wasn't just me that was the issue. It takes 2, right? And so, for whatever reason, I'm back and I'm feeling better. So I'm not too much stressing about what happened in the past. I just thought about something. I would like to go and heal a dungeon, but my weapons are, or at least the weapon I'm currently using, is just a strength-based weapon. You know what? I'm not worried about it. We're gonna go. We're gonna do this. You're gonna transmog though, for sure. I want something that kind of matches my outfit. I don't think I have anything that does. And these hammers look dope though, man. These hammers look amazing. I love them so much. Is that the closest I'm gonna get? Wow, how did I click on boots for whatever reason? I'm gonna go back to my Legion artifacts. We're gonna go with the one-handed swords. Scroll down. Yes, we go. We're just trying to match the color scheme that I have going on. It's my favorite set. Good guard at. $245 gold to do that. And that sucks that I have to spend gold this way. I want to stack as much gold as possible just because I want to, I want to, number one, pay for my account, always with gold, and then I also want to go buy those runs from the raids in Mythic Plus because it sucks for me saying that, but because my internet has been so crap, like right now it's been great, as you've seen, right? It's been pretty cool, which I'm really happy about. But, you know what, let me click that too, just in case. If I get tanking, I get tanking. If I don't, then that's fine as well. So, a cure for both tanking and heals. Hopefully it switches me over to the tank spec. Oh, it's letting me heal. Alright. So we're going to get ready to go into it. You'll see firsthand how horrible this is. Well, it is time walking. It shouldn't be too bad, but you'll see. Want to go back. Or not. Yep. I don't see any other auras there, so the Paladin didn't have Devotion aura on, which is fine. No biggie. Get it to our tank here. Oh, he's pulling like mad, which is great. It's fine though. He is pulling. Holy shocks there. Holy shock with that guy as well. We're just gonna go. Oh, never mind. We're not. He healed himself.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
No, he will awaken.
This is easy, man. This guy's he's just chain pulling. It's gonna be fine. Healing himself too.
Watch your feet.
I'm rooted. There we go. Nice.
Watch your feet.
Everything will be all right. Let's go ahead and hit him with this tear right there, baby. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. We're gonna start spamming some holy lights here. That's my favorite healing ability. Favorite healing ability. Get our tank with it. Uh-oh. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the latency right there. That's it. I'm now lagging. So now you see why. I have to now. I don't have a choice. I can't play the game I want to, and it's nobody's fault but mine. So I live in a really shitty apartment complex here in College Station, Texas. Really shitty. It's old, and they pay for internet. So, well, I pay for the internet, but it's going through my rent, right? So it's in my rent, and it's very, very ineffective. Very ineffective. It was really bad when I first started here. I ended up having to call the company a couple of times and say, hey man, this internet is really, really slow. What's going on? And they worked me for a little bit, and it was fine for a little bit. But now, all of a sudden, not now, sorry. All of a sudden, it just started spiking on me pretty heavy. And again, I can't afford a different internet company. I can't. Just can't afford it. Wish we had Google Fiber. I would switch to that in a heartbeat. Still, I can't even afford that though. I will come June, though. I might be able to afford a few more things come June. June in specific, because it'll be the final year. This is the final year of me paying child support for my youngest son. Oldest son is already done. He's a grown-ass man. My youngest son is a grown man, too. I don't know if they consider themselves to be men, but, you know, it's... but my part in raising them has been over for a while. I was in my oldest son's life his entire life. My youngest son's life, I only missed the last 2 years of his high school life. And my daughter is the one I regret the absolute most because she was just starting out her life. Just starting out, and I decided to leave. I just knew I couldn't be happy. Not with my ex anymore, so.
The forest closes in around you.
Man, this is crazy. I would never dream of doing this.
Never escape.
I would never dream of doing this at all. Yeah. And latency hits again. Right in the boss fight. Nice. This is awesome, man. How the day goes. But figured I'd spend some time and talk about it so you guys hear me de-stress a little bit, stress a little bit.
To the soil.
Nope. Whatever reason, I can't mount up. We're in combat still. There's a guy back here. Oh my god. Whatever. So I guess we're just gonna run. Tank does have aggro though.
Watch your AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
No. Flee! The vines! They control us all! Yes, fire! Fire will burn away the contagion!
I get my tank with some holy lights, but he's healing himself. He's healing himself. What there is the point?
Make them wither?
Watch your
My body. It's the only way.
Yeah, it's inconsequential right now, healing. Unfortunately, it's just safer for me to tank than it is for me to heal, and I'd much rather heal. For a second, I thought I was lagging again. What do you do?
The portal is lost. We must stop this beast before it can escape.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We've got its attention.
Shockwave.
This is a good fight for a Mythic Plus, though, I will say that. A lot of these dungeons end up working out pretty well for Mythic Plus. I would love to see some of the classic dungeons set up for Mythic Plus. That would be pretty sick. I would love to go back to Marden and do like a full Marden run. That would be just sick. That would be just absolutely sick. And we're gonna accept. Absolutely. Why not? This will be dungeon number 4 for me, which is great. Well, this next dungeon we get into will be number 4. There we go. Continue.
You wade through a river of souls, stranger. It is best to turn back. This was once a place of peace, a place for eternal rest.
Rivers of the damned, rise. Rise in the name of darkness.
Watch your step.
Rise in the name of Ner'zhul.
This is great, man. I don't know if this is like a full-on level 80 tank if he's like leveling. I don't know.
Watch your step.
But the goal is to keep up with him as much as I possibly can.
Watch your step.
Already at the first boss. Already at the first boss. Wow. Just wow.
Target you. Watch your step.
Shine in the darkness. Lend me your strength.
Watch your step.
Deliverance. Go.
AOE incoming.
Wow. Somebody I can't. Oh no, they're outside.
Collapse.
They're outside.
Watch your step.
I can't heal them. That's sad. Are they inside now? Did you make it inside? How did that happen? Did the boss reset? I have no idea what's happening right now. Yeah, it looks like the boss reset. Yeah.
Watch your step.
Wow. What a cool, crazy run. What a cool and crazy run. Finally, the final mob. The final mob is dead. So.
Ancestors of the shadow, shine in the darkness. Lend me your strength.
AOE incoming.
The dead shall rise again.
Better make sure I loot every boss. Like, none of this gear that I'm picking up is going to be an upgrade for me in here. I will get an upgrade from the quest turn in though, which is great.
Come closer. Your souls are strong and proud.
Good job before I get locked out of here.
Terror.
And I'm dead.
Run away.
None escape the void.
Out here. Get healing. Here, deliverance. That going.
Just maggots swarming to the corpse of a dying god.
And the tank's still on it. Make it happen, I guess. Miles ahead of us, by the way. Had some pop in there. Mobs teleporting. Wow. Lots of damage going out there. Might not die again. Yep, looks like it. Heal up, heal up. Sheesh. Tank's not worried about it, I guess. He is not worried about it at all. Guess we're not really worried about efficiency. We're just trying to go as fast as possible, huh? And it's my fault for not being able to keep everybody alive.
Inhale. Get inside a puddle.
Something's still attacking us from the back. Yep. There's a mob that's still alive.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
I would just stay with the tank, but the time walking tokens do not go to your bags if you, or to your mailbox if you decide to not loot the bosses. So you miss out on time walking tokens if you don't loot.
Watch your step.
The shadow will not be defeated. Walk in the realm of death itself.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Special coming.
All right. Just need one more.
False eternity.
He's 77. He's 77, man. How'd I know? And looks like it's a no-go. Yeah. Yeah, we're out. Leave the group. See ya. It's there. All right. One more to go. One more to go, man. Thank you all for being patient with this old man. I doubt there's anybody in here actually watching the video right now anyway, so I couldn't respond to you. But OBS doesn't have the chat box open for whatever reason. So it makes me wonder if I'm actually streaming to YouTube or not. I guess I'll find out once we're done. I didn't even do a test stream, so we'll take a look at that here once we're done. I am recording as I stream. I'm on Siren Isle and not in Dornegal, because surely if I were in Dornegal, it would be worse with the latency. And we're back to tanking.
Many farewells.
Curiosity, will it put me back in tank? It will not. I have to switch to tank. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. They already pulled because they don't give a fuck. So, you know, It is what it is. Let's go.
Shockwave.
They pull, they can hold aggro, that's fine. You know what they're doing, right? Love that spike damage that pops out. It's so dope. One. Oh, what just happened? I clicked off the game. There we go. Somehow I clicked off of World of Warcraft there. That's all right. Hit him with the goodness, man. Hit him. I believe this was the very first dungeon I tanked when I got this character to 80. Not bad at all. Ended up having a great time. That damage. Look at that damage. That was Imperial's hammer. I love it. Seeing those spikes like that is crazy. So crazy. Oh, I got feared. It's okay. Pick it up. Been shining on, man. Shine on. Wish I can do this in Mythic Plus. This would be sick. This would be sick, and I would love this, man. I would definitely need to be babysat though.
Run.
Why can't I target you? That was so weird. There we go.
Run.
That. You know what I'm not doing? I'm not hitting my big cooldowns. That's okay though. Not like we need them. Doing pretty decent damage. Back. I'll pick them up. Ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous. I love it. Sorry, should have interrupted that a while back. One. Move, albeit very slowly. The Imperial Hammer is amazing. I get 2 back-to-back charges of that? Oh my god. Oh my god. It feels so good. Does it feel this way in Mythic Plus though? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know if it feels that good. But I'm not good enough to do it that way. Alright, we're gonna keep rocking.
Shockwave. Infinite. Interrupt.
Wow, cool, these guys. I don't know how that happened.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Ow. No idea how that happened, but whatever.
Stop yapping. Stop. Come
Shockwave. Interrupt.
Oh. My interrupt is on cooldown. I know I got that off. I know I got it off.
Welcome back. Interrupt. Add code.
Wow.
Shockwave. Add code.
Just like that. Back. Let's go. And hit it with juice. Let's go. Look it this way. One more time. Into this. Into that. This. Into that. Into that. Just
Shockwave.
continue. As we continue, baby. Decent amount of damage. Decent amount of damage. I'll take it.
Run.
Yep, just like so.
AOA
Alright.
incoming. Cannot attack that target.
Pull them all, baby. Pull them all. Let's go.
will be a pleasure to break you.
I do not have a target. Interrupt.
I break your spirit, then I save your future.
Watch Should be incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1. Incoming.
That's it. Quick and easy, man. Quick and easy. I wish I could have chain pulled like that. I'm sorry, guys. That was it for me. But thank you, though. But thank you. Had a good time.
Get your
Had a good
feet
time.
moving.
That's what matters.
We got a tunnel to blast open. This kaboom ought to be good. Say, what do you
That
think washed
stuff,
down
because
that
I'm
drain?
rocking
Maybe
all
it's treasure.
veteran gear.
Maybe it's monsters. And maybe those monsters have treasure.
Hit it back to Gornagal.
Come on in. We'll get it done.
Turn this quest in and see what we get. We're hoping for a weapon. That would be great. Though I do wish that the weapons also were transferable, meaning I could just use my main weapon and also use it for healing as well. That would be sick, but I think they're all individual, so you'd have to be in the loot spec you want. What is my loot spec, by the way? Loot is set to current. Yeah, cool. So we're good.
Please proceed.
Spec. Let's see what we get. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a cloak. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's an upgrade. Just replaced my first veteran item level. Picked up more tenders. That's good. I've got charges to use in the catalyst, but we're not going to use them on our veteran gear at all. Alright, great. It didn't go into my inventory. I thought for sure that was going to go into my inventory to click on, but it did not. Finished out that trek.
Speak and be heard.
I want to hold on to
What
my
is your
tenders
command?
before, but
May the Titans carve
Say
your
before.
path. Return if you wish to speak again.
got a couple of sparks here. I just don't want to waste them. It is currently possible for me to use these. So what I won't do is what I won't do. So what I'm going to end up going to do right now, I got to remember this. So don't sell any of my veteran gear. So once the season's over, and I'll just try to grind out as many sparks as possible, I'll be able to collect the different sets.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Put that cloak in there, so I'll be able to put that in
My
the
objective has been fulfilled.
in the catalyst charge, just so I can get my full set of gear. I want all the transmogs unlocked. If you know a better way to get that done
I have
without me wasting,
many wares.
please let me know.
Farewell,
go.
friend of the Grummels.
All right, so now that that is over, we're going to hop into some delves. I'm going to see if I can do a tier 11 delve as a Prot Paladin. But before we do that, do we have the currency to do some delves? I should have a couple of keys. I've got 2 keys. Good. I can get more keys though. And I'm in Dornagal and my internet's still safe. That's good. We're going to head over to Ashkahet, pick up more. I should be able to get another key and then one more from Hollowfall. So I'll have a total of 4 keys, and we should be able to knock out 4 tier 11 delves. Should be able to. Here,
Only the finest for you.
yes indeed.
You are appreciated. Do return again. Elix Cottage. You are
Yep,
appreciated.
there's a key.
Elix Cottage. Do return again. Elix Cottage. You are appreciated. Do return again. Elix Cottage.
That's
Do
all we
return
need.
again.
All right. We're gonna
You
forge a pack.
are appreciated.
Ready to go with the visor.
Do return again.
Oop.
Elix Cottage.
Sure. All right. Don't think there's anything else I need
Unusual.
at the moment, or could use at the moment. I want to get this unlocked just so I don't have to be bothered with the guards down in the city. But this is the last mount to get. I've got the 2 of the guys done already, so the last mount is this one, of course.
Enjoy my offerings.
Pretty cool. And I haven't been down here questing as I need to. Like, there's a lot of stuff. You can see there's lots of quests to do here currently. But I have yet to come down here and hang out. It's my least favorite zone. It's not a bad zone in any stretch of the imagination. It's not a bad zone, but just my least favorite in the expansion. Why did I come back here? I could have flown to... Oh my god. Mistakes were made. It's okay. It's alright. Really happy that my internet's stable for now. You saw earlier, it's not perfect. I do get some big lag spikes. Really happy that my stream didn't DC in the middle of that. I am so tempted right now to make another earthen for leveling, just to show you guys that video. And also would end up linking that video that I found, the one that showed me that whole process. I would show that to you guys as well. Link it in the description of the video for sure. Because that was pretty dope. It was really, really cool to sit back and just level by flying around the zones. If only it worked fully. I had a couple of issues with the add-on, and now that I think about it, it may have been my internet. That may have been the issue with the points not working. But a couple of points that I flew to, I just could not discover. I flew over them multiple different times, and it didn't work out. So I ended up falling behind in the guide. So I ended up making up for it elsewhere. So I had to reset the guide a few times, and then I said screw it and went to Kalimdor. And while I was in Kalimdor, I just flew around, flying around the different areas in the zones, just getting EXP that way, just to catch up to like to whatever level I was supposed to be at, and then I got back on the guide after that. And we were back at Hollowfall to do it again. Let's get our last key.
We are the holders of hope. The darkness comes.
Oh,
We are
nope,
prepared
wrong quest.
for the Empire.
There we go.
Always be prepared for the Empire. Always be prepared. The darkness comes. We are prepared for the Empire. Always be prepared.
Key.
The darkness comes. We are prepared for the Empire.
This is the
Always
coolest
be
thing about
prepared.
having an alt,
The
you know,
darkness
alt
comes.
catch up.
We are prepared for the Empire. The darkness comes. We are prepared.
And then for here, I'll need to grind out way more of these resonance crystals, but I got 5,000 on this character. That's pretty cool. I haven't been playing her very long. I'm happy to have that. But I need to get these mounts here. I need to get this mount as well. I need to get this as well. I don't need this, but I want it. And I don't know what this is at all, but I guess I need to get that too. But of course, you know, of course. That's champion in season 1, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'll be able to get some of these things here once I grind out enough of this stuff here. And the only reason I'm not buying it flat out right now, because I do have currency enough to buy at least one of these mounts. Let's see here. Yeah, so I got 22,000 on one character, so I can buy at least one of these mounts. So V and A's got 22,000. I know that I have another character that has more, so I wonder why it's just showing V and A instead of everybody. But yeah, it is what it is.
Always be prepared.
For those that don't know, V and A is my discipline priest. I hopped on her a bit after I had the end stream yesterday, and I ran all of my time walking dungeons on her. She ended up getting whatever she ended up getting was not an upgrade for her, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, there's gold there. There's gold in them there hills. Let's go kill the world boss. Let's go kill the world boss. We want that gold, absolutely. Before we do anything else. I think I've already done it this week earlier on my farming mage. Sorry, did I say mage? On my farming druid? I need to get back on her and do some more cloth farming for sure. I need to get more gold. Grind out a bit more gold. Do that. He's up on my server. Alright, let's see if there's any groups.
We need
There
you to
are.
take the fight.
There is one. Got the Forte. Is he here? He is not here. Okay. I guess we're waiting a bit. He's up on my server. Yeah, people are leaving. Yeah, I didn't think so. So, all right, let's go ahead and leave. And what I'll do is when I get back to my server, since he's up, I'll start the group. So we'll do this, and I'm gonna hit start, just like that. And we'll wait for people to come in. I've had this issue before. I don't know why it happens that way, but it is what it is. I actually think I got unlucky. I think that's what ended up happening. I got unlucky because that group that I had just joined recently killed Shuri, or Shirai, I should say. And of course, they didn't leave the group immediately, or they left the group or they disbanded the raid group, I should say. And so that's why I saw the group there. Need one person. We convert to raid and get more people. Raid. There we go. Finally happened. If I get one healer, I'm going to go ahead and jump in there. See one yet. I'm not confident in myself to stay alive taking this guy. Shirai. I don't know. If I had to guess Shirai, I wouldn't call a guy Shirai, but that's just my American chauvinism that's showing up. Texas pig I am. healers coming in. Got a second tank coming though. That's good.
Defensive.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Tuned first.
There's the lag right there. It is alright. We got our gold. 156 on top of the 1,000 that we got for the quest. So happy about that. Didn't need anything from the boss. But congratulations to those guys that got the kill they needed. Yeah, you verified that I did get 1,000 there. I think I did. So move up. I don't see the 1,000 gold. Where is it? There it is. 1,050. Just wanted to make sure. Wanted to make sure. I had to scroll up and look at that. I don't know if I got it or not. But I did. Alright, so what delves are? And it is Micromancer. That's where we're going to go get our first champion piece of loot. And I'm debating right now too. I don't know if it's a wise decision on my part to go ahead and put or use my catalyst charges on champion gear.
For the Arathi to survive, waterways have always been dangerous in Hallowfall.
This is another zone that I need to spend time in. This is my favorite zone. I do love Hallowfall. I find it to be pretty cool. Latency, automatically put me to level 11. We're going in. I'm going to have brand DPSing. We'll see how it goes. What is this one? Oh, nice. It's the same one. It didn't change. I did this one. This was the last one I ended up doing before I hit level 80, I believe.
Enjoy.
Wow. I clicked on that button 13,000 times. All right, here we go. Water. Really hope Bran can carry me through this.
That's more like it.
HP morsels. Every time I see those fish fillets like that, it reminds me of something I don't like. I don't like sushi. I really don't. I've tried sushi a couple different times, and it's just not. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. It doesn't work for me. Extra thing and everything else as well. I almost killed myself. Would you look at that? Just because of the quest. this way. Yep. Nice, nice, nice on my part. Gotta use these things to my advantage. Might as well, right? Some damage there. This is nice. I'm able to do a level 11 as a tank and not have too many issues. I'm cool with that. Oh, spoke too soon, huh? Need to heal. Spoke too soon. Let's get the trap going. Get my Ardent Defender. Yeah, I need some help. Need some help, buddy. I'm trying to use these things to my advantage. It's not working out here. Nice. I got super lucky there. Super lucky. Get out, get out. Oh, I got lucky. Dang it. Oh, he's dead though. Sweet. That's all I cared about. That's all I cared about. Just wanted him to die. This is lame. So I can get all three here. Oh, the other thing you need to know. So if you, again, level with the Earthen from 10 to 70 the way I did, you don't have any gear and you also don't have any bags. So you'll need to get gold from your alts to send to your Earthen to level. And I did it on the Horde side. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm positive that you can level pretty fast on the Alliance side as well. But for whatever reason, I went with the Horde side. At least that's what the guide said. So I don't know if they have an efficient way, a route that's faster than the Horde route. That matters. Yep. Got some things to kill.
I'm going all out.
Oh, my brain getting there for some damage. Make a lot of damage. Damage is going down quite a bit. Wow. Well, that was my first death, but I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out. Where is... Oh, would you look at that? I missed this guy the whole time. I definitely need to kill this guy. And there's a rare up top as well. We want to kill everybody. Absolutely. Defender there. Don't know if it's gonna help. Yeah, I'm still taking a lot of damage. Too much damage.
I do not have a target.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to set Brandon Hills. I'm just taking way too much damage. Okay. I popped all kinds of defensives there. Can't lose another life. So let's set the dude to do what he's supposed to do here. There's no way I was doing more damage than him. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way I was doing... Wow. What's in the tank? I didn't mean to do that. Either, there we go. There's no way that that happened. You know what? Instead of me doing this, still taking too much damage as a tank, so I'm going to switch over to heals myself. That's what I'll do. I'll put you as tank there, Bran. Why not, man? Why not? I can't die another time, though. So let's switch over to the Holy. And I hope to keep you alive, Bran. This is my hope. This is my hope. All right, cool. So let's get right to it. Nope, nope, we can't. We're gonna drop one of your camps, Bran. You want to do that for me? Come on, man. You don't want to notice my mana's low? Bran? Bran? You don't want to notice my mana's low? What are you doing? There he is. There he is. He does it in the water. There we go. Figured he'd do it eventually. That's back. We're good to go. Get that dude. Brandon jump in. There we go. It's taking some hits. Back a little bit. They need to keep the guy alive. Trying so hard. Oh my god. You're gonna have to lay on hands. Jeez, Brad. I'm not ready for 11s. Yeah, looks that way. But at least I'll have this here in a second. Once it drops. Once it drops. No! What the? Come on! Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, that's it. We're gonna leave the devil. We have one health left, and that's dropped our loot at the end there. So I can't heal Bran. So I can't do an 11. That sucks. I want to do tier 11s for this Gilded Crest. I just need help. We are not ready. We are not ready at all. Bran just got wrecked, and I got wrecked too, even with all those defenses I've hit. So, my item level is 617. They recommend you be around 630, I want to say. Does it say? Does it say? It should say. Doesn't tell me here. Oh, 658. They want you to be 658 plus for tier 11. But I've been clearing tier 11 dells well before that. Not before the brand nerf, by the way. I did not get into these before the brand nerf. My friend Daisy that bought me the game time that I'm using right now, I only got it after nerf, the nerf to brand. So I hadn't ran dells before that. But I can clear 11s now on most of my characters. And I don't have anybody, not a single one of my characters is at 658 plus. Not a single one of them. My highest character is 654. But I was clearing tier 11 dells before she was even 650. So, unfortunate though. I wish I could clear this. I wish I had help, by the way. But one thing I want to do is take a look, because we have been going at it for an hour and 22 minutes. What I'm going to do is actually hop over to the interwebs and see. We want to make sure that we are actually streaming this. We want to know, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Look at YouTube. Get the sign in here. For whatever reason, I keep putting in my wrong password, so that's starting to really make me mad. But that's okay. We don't need to trip out. What I'll do is this. We'll go there, minimize you, and then we'll go to the Googles. Should be fine there. Go to window. Go. That's not what to do at all, but whatever. Sign in. Let's go to YouTube. There we go. Took a little while. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure that I was actually live. So good. Now that I got it up, I'll be able to respond to you guys in the chat. I'll be able to. That's good. Wish I could have the overlay set up for OBS. It worked yesterday, but for whatever reason today it's not working, so that's fine. No biggie. No biggie. I don't have anybody on that I can talk to about this dilemma. It's not really a dilemma. I just really want to know if I could go in and upgrade this veteran gear. Would that make it better for me? I don't know for sure. Oh, the latency spike there. The latency spike. Are we done? I don't want to. I don't want to stop. I'm in the thick of things right now. Do not want to stop. How far behind is the stream? I just recently turned into oh, that's a bit behind. Yeah, just as I watch the stream back, I'm like 10 to 15 seconds ahead of the stream. at least on YouTube. Okay. So, question I have and that I'm at right now is, should I go and upgrade this champion gear that I do have? I've got uh, these boots, but these were warbound, so I got them from a ward boss, and then I got this from the weekly. So should I upgrade these two? That's the question I have right now. But it looks like the stream is lagging pretty bad, at least on YouTube from watching. It looks horrible. So I'm gonna watch the playback and see if it is that bad. And if it is, I'll just go ahead and end the stream. There's no point. I wouldn't want anybody to watch this if it's that bad. So, but that's where I'm at though. I don't know if I should upgrade this gear or not to go knock out these delves. And since I don't have friends online that I can ask a question to right now, I'll just we'll end it. I'll make some attempts and we'll get back and, well, I'm gonna keep going, of course. But there it is. I had a good time. I had a great time. Had a lot of things in my mind that I wanted to get off and talk about, and scatterbrained me. I couldn't get everything out, but that's fine though. We did get some stuff done. I got the time walking dungeons done. And hopefully we get to get more gear in the future. We'll see. And who knows, man, maybe somebody out there that heard my complaints about Holy Paladin will actually have a viable way for me to heal as ranged. That's highly doubtful though. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.